I'm waiting for some eyeballs. We've got gone live. Oh, we've got 11 eyeballs there. Hello, everyone.
Ooh.
Good evening. Let's just wait for somebody to comment and say down here and see myself and the lovely Claire.
Hello.
Oh, hiya, Liz. Hiya, Facebook user. That could be Sarah Edison because she never seems to get her name coming up. I don't know why. Hiya, Donna. Oh, you're all coming in now. Yay! It's Wednesday. Oh, look. Oh, so lovely to see so many of you this evening. I knew that the tease of there being lots of rainbows to share with you would get you all excited because I know how much you all love your rainbows. Angela, lovely to see you. Dawn, Isabel, Adele. I hope you're feeling better, Adele. Roxy Lee. Can you please message me again after this live because I will forget to message you back. So message me after this live and then I will make sure to send you your code. So I haven't forgotten, but I know I will forget again, if that makes sense. So do that for me, lovely. Avril,
Hi,
Melanie, Julie, Lynn. And I was going to say, Claire, I'm sure you'll have lots of people that come and follow you on a Wednesday because Wednesday evenings is normally your Art Journal Lovers live, isn't it?
Yes. Yes. So I think one or two of the Art Journal Lovers were going to pop over and say hello. Yeah. Sorry about the cup of tea. It's an essential part, isn't it, of after dinner?
Of the creative process. And we nearly forgot to go live at 7 because we were so busy. We've already had a long call this week, but honestly, the two of us, we could just keep chatting away. And then we thought we ought to actually involve the rest of you. Hi, Paul, Nicole, Jan, Julie, Heather. Oh, what a great group of you all on this evening. So thank you for joining us. I'm sure you do all know Claire, but in case her face is somehow unfamiliar to you, how could this be? It's our Claire from Art Journal Love. So Claire is the designer that is the creative talent behind the collection we're going to be sharing with you this evening. And I know you'll have seen lots of her makes in the group. She has a fantastic YouTube channel. And also, if you go onto her website, Art Journal Love, it's just Art Journal Love, isn't it? The website.
Yeah.
Then there's lots more inspiration there. She does fantastic classes, and also you can join, kind of have a membership where you get to see exclusive classes and workshops with Claire, which I really recommend. Often using some of our products and using other products as well. So if you haven't checked out Art Journal Love as a separate entity in itself, then please do, because if you like Claire's style, there's lots and lots of inspiration on there for you to enjoy. So I think, is there anything else I need to say, Claire, in terms of about where to find you or what?
No, I think that's it. It's artjournallove.com. And there's loads of stuff on there. Loads of stuff. There's downloads and there's just loads of things.
There's fab. It's fab.
As well. So yeah.
There's what as well, sorry?
Free content. There's some free stuff on there as well, which is, everybody likes a bit of free stuff, don't they?
They certainly do. Talking of free stuff, that's a great prompt. Let's talk about a giveaway before I forget, because I only ever talk about it halfway through and you're all thinking, is she going to give something away tonight? What I thought we'd do tonight is do two giveaways. I'll do one in the... Is Ali on? Have I seen Ali's name? Ali Karubia. Oh, Ali, every time you tell me to say your name, I forget the next time. Are you there, Ali? She'll pop up if she
is. I can see a name, yes.
Can you? Hi, Olga. Hi. Lord, Sharon. Sharon, what time is it with you? Because you're in Australia, aren't you, sweetheart?
Hi.
Oh, you got them, Julie. Well, brilliant. I hope you have fun with them, even though you did buy another brand's glitter paste to start with. I've got over it. What was I going to say? Giveaways. So yeah, so tonight I thought I'd do one giveaway in the live and we'll do one after the live for comments that you leave after we've gone off air. So Tonight, obviously, we'll show you the collection, and I will give away a selection of what's in the True Colours collection to one person that we pick at the end of this live. And then we will give another prize away to somebody who leaves a comment between the end of this live and midnight on Friday, and we'll put that in the Facebook group and remind you, and then Ali will remind me to announce the winner on Saturday. So there'll be 2 chances of winning, but I know not everyone always gets a chance to watch the lives as they go out. So I thought this week we try and do it where we split the giveaways, and you're going to love this collection. So I'm sure you'll all be super excited to be in with a chance to win. It is bright, it is bold, it's just going to brighten February for you. That is all I can say. And Claire only got the full collection this very afternoon.
Yeah, I did. Like at 6:45, one of my children came running out to my art studio and went, Mum, the box is here. I was like, oh, excellent.
And my design team will sympathise with Claire, because she then said to me, but you've forgotten this and you've forgotten that. And I'm like, oh. Having told her on Monday everything was in this box. It is.
Don't worry.
So you were gonna try and create something, weren't you? But she has done some makes to share with us, but she was going to try and create with the whole collection. She's only just got it, so epic fail on my part. But we're there now.
It's all right. There. All good. It's all good.
So what I'm going to do, Claire, if all right with you, is turn my camera around.
Okay.
So that I'm facing the desk, and we'll have a look at the products. Fantastic samples from the design team. And then obviously you've got some makes to share with us. And then everybody, if I can be persuaded not to spend too long talking, we thought we'd both have a bit of a crafty play with the collection. Nothing planned, nothing long and involved as a demo, but just to really have a bit of a play with it while we're all here. So yes, Olga, you're right. Please, everybody, do like and share the videos. Make sure everyone's aware of the collection, and also Why Not Wednesday live, so that they can come and join us. It's 7:00 every Wednesday, so why not? That's what I say. Unless you're an art journal lover and then you're watching Claire. So yeah, fair
maybe need to move that so that we can do both.
That yeah.
Or you could move yours.
Why Not Wednesday?
I might get lynched. I don't know. I'll have to talk to my art journal.
You check with the tribe. Right, I'm going to turn us around. Well, I'm turning me around. Look at that.
That was smooth.
Isn't it smooth? But I don't know where I had to stay in shot. There we go.
Mine won't be that smooth.
Hi, Belinda. Yeah, it's a nice cup, that, isn't it? I think. Well, Claire is literally made of rainbows, so there's nothing she possesses that doesn't have something rainbow related to it. So even her cup is a rainbow of hearts. Hi, Helen.
Every time I see something with rainbows on, I've got to buy it.
It's well, you've certainly given us plenty to work with here from in a rainbow format. So you'll be very happy with this collection, won't you?
Yeah.
So what I don't know which of these A5 stamp sets to start with, but there are 2 A5 stamp sets in this collection, and they are rather stunning, I have to say. I'm going to start with True Colours, because that's what we named the collection, and I'm hoping I'm getting them in shot without too much glare from the light there. You can see stunning large rainbow here with lots of doodle detail in it, which when we stamp it out, when you colour it, you'll see. A fabulous large sentiment, which is called Advice from a Rainbow. And that says, be an inspiration, live a colourful life, live in the moment, bring unexpected joy, be someone to look up to, and show your true colours. Oh, that's really cool. So again, you can cut that down, use some of it or all of it, depending on how you want to work with it. But I think that's a really cool, almost central panel in its own right. These gorgeous hands, Claire, I love them. I was saying to you on Monday.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how they fit with the collection, but I kind of thought I've always wanted a little stamp that had got hands on like that, and so I was like, oh yeah, I'm just going to put it in and see if Sarah chooses it or not. So
yeah, I do. I love it, and also because obviously we'll see as part of the collection we've got the rain and stuff. It always kind of gives me that sense of people kind of catching raindrops in their hands and
yes,
the hearts. It's a really lovely image, but I just think it's a nice one in terms of that kind of almost gratitude and giving. Just nice. Yeah. So I love that image. A fantastic versatile border, Claire's trademark kind of uplifting sentiments in these kind of nice hand scripted fonts. After the rain comes the rainbow. Use all the colours. Just gorgeous. So that's one of the A5 stamp sets. And then the second one is called Be a Rainbow, and this has 2 of your fabulous paper dolls, doesn't it?
Yeah. We'll have a break from paper dolls after this.
Well, I mean, is this the 3rd set of them? I think it is. Yeah. but they're all so different, and I mean, and I like that these ones, because some of them have had kind of blank faces, haven't they? But I love that these ones have got faces.
They've got a face, yeah.
Simple faces. So again, you know, and I also love the circle cheeks. I always think that gives it a really whimsical feel as well.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think it's a nice little touch. You can kind of make them like little rosy cheeks. It's quite cute.
Yeah, and I think as well, in both the dresses, very reminiscent of your paper hearts, paper stars, etc. Is you've got that text in the dresses, so it looks like already, if you just stamped and coloured it, it would look like your paper piece stick. You'd use some other elements to it, so I think that's fantastic. Yeah.
Olga, that's really funny. Olga said paper dolls are like Pokemons. You've got to catch them all, and you can never have too much.
I think they are. I mean, your primary kind of way of creating is journaling, isn't it? Really, as the name suggests, Art Journal Love. So they are fantastic for journals. I think they're fantastic for all sorts of cards and celebrations, but equally they just make a great, you know, with an affirmative. I'm trying to say a positive sentiment. I just think they do such a good job on journal pages, and you show us so many ways of using them, elongating them, adapting them, using them as the bookmarks, the tags, etc. So really versatile.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try and explain this one. So this rainbow, which I love, and just so I could get it onto the stamp set and not lose too much scale, you can kind of extend this. I mean, it works beautifully as its own focal point, but it's also got Be The. So you've got Be The Rainbow, and it's just that adds colour to a grey sky. So you can extend it out and make it a full sentiment. You can just use the rainbow if you want to, or you can be the whatever you want. Add your own sentiment there. So 2 A5 stamp sets.
Yeah,
beautiful. We've got an A7 stamp set. Oh, one thing I haven't said to you all is when you'll be able to get a hold of this fabulous collection. It's going live on Create and Craft on Monday, which is the 12th of February at 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. Yes, that's right, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. It will be in my store from Wednesday the 14th, and also Claire has stock of it in her store as well from Wednesday the 14th too. If you're in other countries, I'm conscious obviously people like Sharon are on the live. Natalie May has her stock. Natalie May Scrapbooking and Frantic Stamper will have the stock by the end of the week, so that will be available in the States as well. So lots of places to get it. The first airing, as I say, will be on TV on Monday evening. Fantastic price on there. And also TV have promised me that it will go on their website at the on-air price tomorrow. Is tomorrow Thursday? I think it is. So I will put on Facebook and in the newsletter and wherever else I can let you guys know when it's available to buy at on-air price.
Yeah.
So there you go. A7 Raindrops is a fantastic all-rounder collection. We all like we don't like our rain in the UK, but we have plenty of it. So
we just, yeah.
So we can now extend our rain enjoyment of the rain, and we've got it in our stamps as well. So I'm thinking, like, the rain in the hands, etc. It's just, I love it.
And it's the little stamp kind of works with the dotty stamp and the star stamp. It's a little collection of smaller mark making stamps that are always quite useful to have.
I've reordered your dot stamp today, Claire.
Oh gosh, yeah. You were a bit shocked, weren't you, when you saw that? I'll show everybody. This is my dotty stamp that I use. I've nearly worn it away.
Oh, I did say to her, I would have sent you another one.
No, you get a bit attached to things, don't you? It's like, oh, it's my first ever dotty stamp.
It amazes me that actually still stands out, to be honest. But I see you use it all the time, so I know it's still doing the job.
It's my favourite.
It is your trademark, isn't it? And it's super popular. So I've got more coming of that. Yeah. And then we've got this amazing paper pad called True Colours, which, as you can already tell from the cover, I'm hoping it's coming across to you on your screens, is an absolute riot of colour. It's a riot.
A riot of colour. It is, yes.
Riot. So we've got fantastic abstract backgrounds. On our usual beautiful kind of, actually I say our usual, but Claire's paper pads over the last couple of collections we've done as the A4 collage papers, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
So that thinner paper. But when we were chatting about this one, we said it would be worth giving it a go in this thicker uncoated paper, because of course, whilst the thin paper for the collage pads gives you the opportunity to layer without bulk, it's a bit more limiting about what techniques you can do on top of it. Whereas, of course, with this paper, not that Claire will know, because I think she's only just got it an hour ago, but you can do lots of different things on top of it. So, so it would be good to get your feedback, everybody, when you've had this.
Yeah.
How you feel it compares.
Your weight as well is quite nice for making little mini books and albums and stuff. So I think it can be more versatile. And
it folds lovely as well, doesn't it? And as you say, is it? So I'm flicking through it, and what you'll see from the papers is they are Claire's backgrounds. That you've got the acrylic paint, the layers. You'll see stencils from previous collections that she's done, building up these designs. So it will seamlessly work with other elements that you bought from previous collections, because Claire's used them herself. And this one here I love, because I think you've used the Shoot for the Stars text, haven't you?
Yeah. I used a bit of heat embossing with some white embossing powder, and then used watercolour. Actually, I think it might be watered down acrylic over the top of it, and it's so pretty.
It has a look of acrylic to it in terms of the text you can still see in the paint, but it just looks like you've done a really cool background yourself already, and I love that. I love making backgrounds, we all do, but I do love it when a paper can do that job for me as well. This is one where I think I took one of your elements from a previous collage paper pad and rotated it.
Yeah, I love what you've done with that one. It's brilliant.
Yeah, there's a momentary stroke of inspiration there from me, everybody. Enjoy that. Don't get many. I think, is this your floating stencil? It looks bigger than that, though, but it could just be the scale we've made the paper at.
I think it is the floating stencil. I think because the designs I sent you were all A4, and I think you've enlarged bits of them to use.
Yeah, so. Make the 8x8, yeah. So again, you can imagine layering the floating stencil on top of that. A slightly different scale, but the same design. Beautiful. Yeah. And I love papers where you've got that space or the opportunity to carry on working over the top of them. This is just stunning. I love this paper with the circles, reminiscent to me of your notebook cover. I know they're different designs, but circles and rainbows seem to be a recurring theme.
I think I designed that at the same time as the notebook cover, actually. So I'm not surprised that it reminds you of.
Yeah, I just think it's great. And then I love this one because, again, I can see it being one that it could be it could be, you could cut this up and use it in so many different ways to.
Yeah.
So yeah, fabulous. And just that beautiful rainbow. Do you think you did this with acrylics? Is this Dina's range of colours, would you say?
Oh, that's watercolour paint.
Is it watercolour?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Really lovely. And then we've got more rainbows.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
So we deliver what we promised on the tin.
Yeah.
We've got a mega rainbow.
Yeah. Well, the people who are doing my Alter Cut Create class at the minute, we've done a lesson where I've kind of shown them how I did that. So yeah, to use on.
Did this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kind of what do you call it? Like a blended. I can't think of the word. I don't know. Anyway, yes.
a blended
colours and yeah.
Spectrum.
Thank you. That'll do. Yeah.
Go with that. And I love the white splatters over the top because white splatters always work. And then this one's fantastic. It's got your Claire's dots in it.
Yeah.
You've got your circle mark stamp in it. You've got floating stencil in it. Oh, it's just your whole back catalogue on one page.
And I think when I'm designing collage papers for a new release, I do try to use stuff that I've designed for previous releases in the new ones. So it kind of it shows how it all hangs together, and it's really versatile.
And that I think is always really great. I often say it about collections where you've got that recurring motif, because even if it's in a different format from a stencil to a stamp or whatever it might be, it just makes it easier to combine them on the same project. So is this alcohol ink? It looks like alcohol ink.
Yes, yeah, alcohol inks. And I think the previous one was Distress inks. Was it that one?
Yes. It's got a bit of an oxide look to it.
Yeah, Distress oxides. Yeah, so I try and make sure that I get all my supplies out and make something with everything.
Well, yeah, you certainly look like you had fun making this set of papers. So there are 12 designs in the pad, 3 of each, as always. It's a bumper pad. So, there's no way, if ever you're short of inspiration, you can't find something in here that is going to help you make something really kind of fun and vibrant. I just absolutely adore this set of papers. So this is another part of the collection.
Mm-hmm.
Put that to one side. 3 stencils. Super. Let me see if this works. It does work in the packet, actually. Super cool layering rainbow. So again, that kind of whimsical style of rainbow from Claire, that kind of the obviously you can see the solid line, and then you can go back in and add that kind of doodle look detail over the top, or not, as you choose, or you could use the pattern and not the solid, but the options there for you in the layers.
Yeah,
so it's a nice big one, that.
I can't wait to have a play with that one.
Yeah, it is. It's cool, and I'll show you some fabulous samples from the design team. This is one that I did as a bit of an adaptation of a design that Claire sent to me, just so that it could work in a stencil format. But the idea that Claire had was that kind of, what's it called? I can't remember what kind of subway art, isn't it? I think is where we have all the words kind of connected into a collage. So you've got fabulous big words here, which, as we know with stencils, we can mask out and use as individuals. We can use it as a whole background. You've got your other elements there that are super easy. So it's not overly crammed in that there is the scope in here to select out elements if you want to. Mm-hmm. Nice and fun one. Mm-hmm. And then just to add to it, these are the jumbo raindrops. This is when you really do want to get inside, because when these are coming down, you're going to feel it. So this is downpour. Called it. You can imagine we go from a fine drizzle to smacking you in the face.
Like we've had enough of that, haven't we? This Oh dear.
But I love it because again, very clearly hand drawn. It's not a symmetrical kind of computer repeat. This is Claire's kind of doodle style, so it will go perfectly with the rainbow and with the paper dolls. So those 3 stencils. So that is our collection, and that's the work, all the various fabulous elements that Claire put together. I have added onto the counter a set of dies called Making Rainbows. So this isn't Claire's artwork, but I just thought it would extend the theme of the collection. So this won't be in necessarily the collection bundle, but it will be on the counter on TV. So and again, the DT have used this in their makes too. So that's a fabulous. I think it's a really cool set of dies. You've got rainbow, smile, and love as the words. Again, you can see how they'll work beautifully alongside everything Claire's put together for us.
Mm-hmm.
Are you pleased with it, Claire?
I'm thrilled to bits. Yeah, I just I enjoyed playing because I had a couple of the stamp sets already. I just didn't have the paper and the stencils, so I've enjoyed playing with the stamps and just kind of like, oh, can't wait to get my hands on it all and have a proper play. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what everybody does with it, really. So yeah, it'll be good.
I think judging by lots of the colourful makes we already see on our Facebook group, then I think people are going to love this because it will, you can imagine using it as well. In fact, have I got my Zinsky? Oh, I do have my Zinsky journal here. I was planning on using. I just started doing a page the other day, and I was planning on using the kind of the rainbow with some of the utterly potterlies, the little heads in pots to build a scene there. So I just love the way that your colourful style is very different to Eleanor's, but it's going to cross beautifully across the two.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, when things you can use them, you get lots of use out of things, not just for one particular job. Yeah,
totally. And it's a bit like and I know people have pointed this out as well in the group, but how well your Swatch It set works with Olga's Artitude set. Again, that it's, and your Swatch It set's going to work beautifully with the rainbow set too.
I'm still swatching all my paints. In fact, anything that sits still too long in my art studio gets swatched.
I know Julie's on it tonight, and she's doing the most epic swatching exercise known to man. Have you seen the swatching she's been doing?
I think I have seen it. Yes, yeah. I've just been swatching all of my Distress watercolor pencils that I bought the other day by accident.
You get the new ones? You did. You told me you got the new ones too.
So I've swatched all those. They look fabulous. Even just nice to sort of like, ooh, just to.
I do. Yeah. I think that's the thing for me. Swatches look just lush on a book ring anyway, don't they? Even if you're not necessarily going to use them to inform your colour choices. I just never get around to doing it. But I decided that when Therese, Julie's friend, has finished die cutting all the splats for Julie, she can do a shed load for me, and I'll do my own swatching then. I hope you're on, Therese. I'm waiting for mine. So let's show a few samples. I don't want to take up too much time. I've been glancing at comments and can see that you will absolutely love it.
Yeah, there's some lovely comments from people. Thank you, everybody.
Oh no, I think you say you've done a stunning job, and so I'm glad you all like it. And I will go back and read comments. You know what I'm like when I start blethering on. And I'm sure Claire will see if there's any particular questions that we need to answer, but I don't think, has there been any?
No, I don't think there's been any questions, just lovely comments. So,
Good point from Olga there. Which is a rare occasion, Olga, but you made a good point.
Rude.
I know I am rude. What we're starting to do with the designers and their packaging, that comes with their stamp images particularly, is I've used their notebook covers as the base for their inserts, their stamp inserts. So With Claire's products, you're now going to get the fabulous kind of rainbow circle that you got with the notebook. I'm trying to find the A7 one now to show you it's scaled down, but it's the same background. So I haven't got it yet. It hasn't come through on the post, but I know our lovely Rachel has actually used this insert as a journal cover.
Oh, it's stunning. Yeah, beautiful.
So it's fantastic. Great idea. It works particularly with Claire's because that space is fairly large. I think with different ones, depending on how I could get the inserts to work, they don't always have such a large space of the design. But yeah, fabulous. I haven't done yours yet, Olga.
Made mine with a green border. We will have words.
Yours is totally green, Olga. I don't know what you mean. So.
Oh.
Yeah, we haven't done yours yet, I don't think. So I say to you, I'd check with you before I send it off to get made. But with Olga, I know we'll have words whatever happens. So it's not a case of if. Right, let's look at some amazing makes here. We've got this fantastic journal from our Liz, and I just adore this because she's used that fabulous rainbow border.
So clever.
Abstract rainbow, isn't it, really? But she's used it as an edge along the front of this journal cover. Obviously, one of the glorious paper dolls there. And then, yeah, this is just gorgeous. I won't be able to do it justice in this time. A little pocket here for our purple haired paper doll to pop out of. We've got the rainbow inspiration, the hands. It just all works so beautifully together. You did a good job here, Liz. That's the
painting. Them are just amazing, aren't they? They're so talented.
They are. We don't. I like to tell them too often because I don't like them to get too big for the boots. But yes, they are rather good. And look at this, the downpour here. I think, Liz, are you on, Liz? Did you use the Stella paste for that? The Starlight paste looks amazing, doesn't it? Just where it catches. I love this cutout page with the doll, papers. Beautiful. There's no other way of saying that. She's used the rainbow words stencil throughout, scattered. Love this. I won't share all of the makes with you tonight, everyone, because there are lots. Definitely worth tuning in and obviously checking out Facebook for all the posts the DT will do. I think this is our Sarah. No, it's not. It's our Liz. Sorry, Liz. It reminded me of one by Sarah. Fabulous rainbows, creating that kind of frame here for the hands. And I love the way you've coloured the nails in the different colours. That's a really cool idea.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
You've always got trendy nails going on, Claire, haven't you?
Yeah, well, my eldest is a nail technician, so I let her experiment on my nails.
and we don't have rainbow nails tonight, I see.
Should do that. Yeah, that was a mistake, wasn't it? Should have gone rainbow nails next time.
Missed opportunity there. Dear
no.
I just see again these amazing little details in the. Liz has cut away the thumbs here, so the sentiment's actually tucked in and it's being held by the hands. That's really cool, Liz. Love it. So that's a big card. You can see how these stamps and stencils will help you both make journal page. I mean, these could equally be journal pages or cards. For the DT, obviously, they're not going to send journals in as in their full home journals because obviously that's what they work in. So they do these big cards for me. Love this rainbow. Fabulous. It is Liz. I was going to say Sarah again. The paper behind. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's really nice. Yeah.
Isn't that lovely? Sorry, Olga. I'm moving to frame now. Honestly, that woman,
in line.
That woman can heckle me from another country. This is Sarah. This is a Sarah one. It's the big squares. I'm getting confused by. I love how she's coloured these two dolls in, and the fact that they're kind of appearing from behind the rainbows.
I would never have thought of doing that with that piece of collage paper to cut out the rainbow shapes. It's brilliant.
I've done a set of cards for Simply Cards and Papercraft using your collection, so that's going to be featured in March, I believe. And I've done an easel card cut in a way, so I don't have the sample with me, which is why I'm describing it, because obviously I've sent it off to the magazine, but I have cut away to create a layered easel card with the rainbows.
Brilliant.
Thanks, Claire. I just don't have a sample to show you. Here's that amazing rainbow stencil over the paper, but then you can see there, hopefully from our Sarah, that she's added that. I'm not sure which of the Stella Pace this is. I think she might have mixed them on this one. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's
so yeah, just a bit of texture. Is this one must be a Sarah as well. It feels like it's the same run. You've got a fabulous paper doll, that large rainbow. It all just works. I mean, I thought initially, I was like, oh, that's an amazing background, which it is. But it's from your paper pad, and she's then stenciled on top, so you can see. You won't be able to do well. You could, I guess, if you used gesso and stuff, but it would have been harder to use the pace on the collage paper, wouldn't it? Unless you'd adhered it down to something. But you can work straight on these papers.
Oh, look at that!
Isn't this glorious? So this is from Sarah as well. And what she's done, so she's used the two rainbows, and then it's like a shaker element in the middle.
Oh, that is so clever!
Isn't she? She is.
Wow.
She's a clever onion. So, and she's gone rainbow nails as well. So it's the hand. The hand is in the shaker element. So if I'm not really showing that very well. So the hand's in the shaker element with the raindrops and some sequins. She's used basically the whole collection on the card there.
Fantastic. Yes.
It's amazing. Well done, Sarah. I love it. Yeah, gatefold plus shaker. I know, it's amazing that I own it, isn't it? Love it. This one is our Judith. It is our Judith. So as always, I mean, Judith's not scared of colour anyway. So combine Judith and your rainbows, and you know, I'm almost a bit scared. See what she's come up with. And this is neon. This is neon brilliance as always from Judith. She always puts these pops of neon in. I love it. So she's got the rainbow stencil, paper doll, papers in the background. Just fantastic. So yeah, and some actual stitching. You'll be proud, Claire. Some actual stitching.
Look at that. That's brilliant.
Because you like to add stitching to your projects, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Here we go with again, this is Judith, paper doll, rainbow die, big raindrops. It's not like I'm just like, but it just all works. You know what I mean? I just think it's fantastic. And then you've got these elements of shininess as well, which I just love how different things kind of come to the foreground when you look at them in different lights.
I love that all of these samples are all so different as well.
They are, absolutely. And this is Ali, the paper, and then she's used the Starlight paste. So I'm hoping you can pick it up.
Yes,
use that separate layer on the rainbow, doodled around the rainbow. Again, because it's a whimsical style rainbow, it doesn't matter if you do squiggly lines around it. It doesn't need to be a precise outline.
I love this.
This one by Ali is just so clever.
It is so clever.
It's just like a fairy tale image from a fairy tale book, isn't it?
Yeah, it reminds me of when my children were little, they used to watch In the Night Garden. On CBeebies, which kind of, I'm sure whoever wrote it was tripping on something because it was a bit
very
weird.
odd. Yeah,
got that kind of like dream-like vibe to it. I when I saw that one on in the DT group, I was like, I absolutely love it. It's brilliant.
It's a great idea. So I mean, obviously that big rainbow being used as a little boat here for our paper doll, and then Ali's cut into the papers a bit like Sarah did with the rainbows, but then she's obviously tucked that bow in amongst the waves there.
Yeah.
Just fabulous.
Brilliant.
Just fabulous. And then this is Ali as well, I believe. So again, we've got the fabulous. So she's clear heat embossed the A7 raindrops in the background. So again, it's another of those cards where there's lots of texture will come out in different lights. And I love how she's coloured that rainbow dress.
That's gorgeous. Yeah.
Not such a fan of the purple hair, Ali, but I'll let you off.
I like the purple hair.
Well, I know you like purple as well. I'm always outnumbered. And then this is from Ali, which is the rainbow die as the kind of the focal point, and she's used your papers, but she's paper piece them back in, and they marry up with the paper in the background. So very simple, very effective. Love it. I'm just looking at the comments. Yeah, Owl on the Pussycat, Belinda. That's exactly the fairy tale I think that was coming to my mind when I was looking at that sample from Ali. And then Ali here has let's see, she's clear heat embossed. So she's used the rainbow words stencil in the background, then clear heat embossed over it, and then it wouldn't be a DT sample range if we didn't have black and white heat embossing from Ali. And so she's then used monochrome as the overlay elements. It's really cool.
Yeah, so, I love that. Ali's very good at those lovely backgrounds with the different blended colours through the stencil, isn't she?
She is, and this one from I thought from Liz with the rainbow words is another great example of that blended colours on. Yeah, I always love that look with stencil because I just think it's a really easy one to do, but not one we always think of.
No, it's something I never think of doing, and I see your design team doing it and think I must do that, but then forget.
But you use quite often acrylic paints to your stencils, don't you? Because you're layering.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously quite often the DT are using ink, so I suppose it depends on what medium. You must do, not now obviously because you're not prepped for it, but you must show me again how to do that stencil lifting.
Oh, okay.
So, you know when you do the layer of colour and then put the stencil on top and then pull it away?
Yeah.
I love that.
It's a super good technique, and it's so easy to do. As long as you've gessoed your page first, it'll work really well.
That's I think that's what I keep forgetting to do, and then can't work out why I can't lift the acrylic. So
you're just lifting the paper away if you're not careful. You rub and the paper starts going a bit squishy.
It has happened. So everybody, are you liking what you're seeing from Claire? Is it enough rainbows for you, or do we need more rainbows?
Yeah, I went all rainbow completely. Just went for, yeah, definitely.
So I'm reading Olga's comment because she's kindly reminding me that it wasn't a crushing win for purple, Olga. It was a margin. It was a narrow margin for that win.
How narrow was it, though? Was it quite narrow, or was it?
Yes, it was, Claire.
Are you sure?
Yes, it was. I'm not having a recount.
Oh.
Right.
Purple's the best.
What time is it? How long have I been with?
7:45.
Have you got time, everybody, for us to have a little quick play with the collection? I'm waiting for somebody to say no, go away.
Oh dear.
I agree, Dal. If you'd posted a green make, it would have been a draw. That's how close the greens were.
That's like everybody's going, yes, do it.
Let's do it then.
Right, okay. I'm going to switch my camera around, so don't watch if you get motion sickness.
Belinda, thank you. There is a giveaway. I mentioned at the beginning of the live, but definitely thank you for reminding me to let everyone know. We're going to do one giveaway tonight with a selection of goodies from this True Colours collection. And then I'll do another giveaway based on any comments left after we go off air between now and midnight on Friday. So you'll have another chance of winning. If your name isn't the one that wins in this live, then there will still be another chance. Oh yeah, Claire, show us what you've been making. Sorry, lovely.
All right, that's okay. So the top part of the rainbow is the stamp, and I stamped it at the top of a piece of mixed media paper, and then just drew it down and extended the imagery and made a really tall, like a rainbow arch for the little paper doll to stand inside. So I had lots of fun with the colours, and in the background here I've used a little raindrop stamp. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. And then the advice from a rainbow quote. Sorry.
Oh, I love how you've broken that up and made it a little bit more kind of
yeah,
fluid. You know what I mean? It's a bit more movement to it.
Yeah. So I did that one, and then I did this. I was just kind of playing with the stamps, and I used some of my older stencils on this one. So I did that, and then the other day I made this little book with little hands. So I've made a little book of hands. So it's called In Your Hands, and then each set of hands has got something in, and then a word. And I tried to use things from all my collections in this. So it's like a head, which is a bit weird, I know, but that's all right. And I've coloured all the hands in slightly different skin tones to try and be inclusive. Yeah, so that was lots of fun to make that, and that's one of those simple tab bindings, really easy to do. So just showing that kind of sometimes you think a book has to be square, and actually this, it's worked all right.
Yeah, amazing. And that's the kind of make that you quite often do with your art journal lovers, isn't it? You're doing affirmation cards the other week, and do little kind of tab books and things like that. So it's about
we do
little takeaways.
Yeah, we do, and we're still working on the affirmation cards. We've got this little box I've been making them in, and just lots of little. Yes, so much fun. Oh my gosh, there's just not enough hours in the day to create, is there? Are there?
And these stamps and images are going to be great for affirmations as well, aren't they? Because they are that whole kind of, brightening up somebody else's day or being positive. So
definitely, yeah.
Ooh, is that your paper on were you doing that while we were chatting?
I was. I've stuck it in, ready. I'll stamp that out. Got that ready. You've disappeared off my screen.
Sorry. Oh, it was Olga shouted at me to make you full screen. Sorry, I'll come back now.
Bless you, Olga. Thank you. I was like, oh gosh. So gone.
Oh, honestly. No, you can always hear me. You'll always hear me wherever I am. So you've got your is that your 6x6 craft journal, the Dina Wakley one?
Yes, it's just my go-to journal. I think it's a really lovely size. It's not overwhelmingly massive, and as you know, it's such a lovely cardstock that it's great for doing altered pages as well. So it's just so versatile.
And it's, for lots of us who started our journey or still do make a lot of cards, it's the same size as a card in reality. So transitioning or making things that you can keep in your journal doesn't necessarily need to be at a scary scale. And I'm going to do something in your A5 notebook, because I haven't started your notebook yet. I'm keeping a notebook for each of the designers. And all I've got done already is one of the paper dolls, but I've stamped the dress on a piece of the paper. So just a very simple paper piecing, and I did a little bit of white gel pen around the neck. So I've got her, but it's what I do next is the question.
I'm going to go in with a bit of stenciling next, I think.
Yeah,
to play with these.
That's what I thought I would. I thought I'd add some raindrops. Where's my blue ink gone?
I'm going to try not to waffle on too much. who watches my lives will know that I kind of do waffle a lot.
You do not.
I do. I really do. I might go. Have you seen the new colours from Dina?
I have seen them, yes.
Gorgeous. This is the new blue. This is called Sapphire. So I'm going to use that.
So are these new colours from Dina? Because I know she sometimes brings out the same colours but in different formats.
No, so there's
these brand new.
Yeah, brand new. Helen, thank you. You love my waffle. Olga loves waffle as well. You're also lovely, bless you. Yeah, the raspberry though I think is my favourite because it's such a pretty. It's beautiful. And then there's this.
On my screen, it looks quite almost like a coral. Is it? Because I'm thinking picture raspberry from the distress colours. Is it as bright as that?
It is quite vibrant, but it does come out. It's more pink than I'd say orangey. Yeah.
Right.
And then, but this, I didn't think I'd like this, but this is gorgeous. The mustard.
Oh, I love ochre, so I bet I love the mustard. Then again, the cheddar's quite ochre.
It is, yeah, and that works really nicely with cheddar as well.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to use Sapphire.
For those of you who don't know, then Claire is does quite a lot of design team work for Dina and the Ranger team. So when Dina brings out a new collection, I'm always very jealous because Claire gets all the goodies and then she does the reels and samples for those. So when you see kind of not all of them obviously because she uses lots of different media, but quite often your color palette will have started from a Dina.
It will, yeah.
Color palette, won't it? If ever you're if ever you're wondering about color matching with something like papers that maybe Claire does, then quite often papers are a good place to start.
Yeah, absolutely. And I've recently bought some art by Marlene ones as well. They are they're all really nice. They're not quite as opaque as the Dina Wakley ones because these are heavy body, aren't they? So
they are.
Yeah,
they are. I do like the Dina ones. I like the fact they've got that kind of substance to them. I like Dylusions ones as well, to be fair. I haven't tried the Marlene ones.
No. Oh jeez. Sorry, just chucking stuff around. Oh no, I actually am. Oh dear me. Right, sit down, Claire. Stop it. Okay.
We have been talking about you, Therese. We have. I've volunteered you to make me a whole load of the splats. You've done such a great job for Julie with all that die cutting. I'm next in the queue. Therese has just joined the live. So I'm just going through it. I'm using Salty Ocean because I thought I'd go with a nice fresh blue for a change. I normally go for peacock feathers in the distress range, but I thought I'd go for something a bit more rainy day. I've added what I typically do with any page or card front is add a little bit of ink around the edge before I go in with the stencil. It just softens the edge for me. You could do that after if you wanted to, but I quite like having a little bit of colour already down around the edges.
Yeah, I sometimes do that. Like now I've got some paint left in my blending tool and I'll just sometimes go in and kind of pull that around the corners. Just so doing the same kind of effect as you really, but it just kind of, like you say, it softens the edges and makes it kind of hang together nicely.
It does, yeah, exactly. And certainly when you're using stencils and stuff, it just stops or reduces the degree to which you get those kind of abrupt ends sometimes with stencils. You don't necessarily get it with these raindrops, but because I've not deliberately not cut anything off. You can extend and go along, but sometimes with a stencil pattern, it breaks, doesn't it, at the edges?
Yes. Yeah,
you can see that.
It's a nice soft edge. Right, I'm going to use the little rainbow stamp. What's it called? Raindrop stamp.
I was feeling very imaginative when I named that one.
Yeah, well, you're in no doubt as to what it is. That's all good.
I was channeling my inner Cyndi Lauper. Does anyone remember Cyndi Lauper? Didn't she do True Colours?
I think she did actually. Yes.
So that's what I named your collection after. Right, I'm going to use some of the Starlight paste over the top. So what I could have done is use the Icicle Dreams Starlight paste, because that's a lovely kind of blue colour. So I could have gone straight over with that, but I was just thinking, actually, inspired by some of the samples there from the DT, I thought I'd add a bit of ink and then add the Starlight over the top. It doesn't matter then whether you get everything covered or not, because actually it's just going to add a bit of shimmer wherever it lands and wherever it stays. There's also a really good way of showing that although this is not mixed media paper in these designer notebooks, as in I wouldn't make that claim for it. It's really quite heavy paper, and it will take your paste and paints and stuff. So it will take a good degree of moisture before it starts to get upset.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah. I'm just using some scribble sticks and Neocolor 2s just to add a little bit of colour to my lady. Yes, you are, Louise. You're all going to have that song in your head.
Well, the True Colours.
Yes.
No, I've not heard that for years. I bet if I heard it now, I'd probably think it was awful. But I remember at the time I thought it was good.
That'd be one of those weird things where you'd not heard it for a long time, but you probably still know all the words.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
You're like, really, I can't remember important stuff, but I can somehow remember words to songs from 30 years ago. What's that all about?
So you can see here on my palette knife, I've picked up the colour from the blue on the stencil, so I'm not putting that back into the pot because obviously it's already coloured. Of course, you could then go on and use it on something else, maybe ATCs or a background, but I'm wiping it off now. But just to show you that, obviously, because I had ink on my stencil, then the paste obviously got coloured. And that's the thing with the Starlight paste. I must do that in a future demo because I've said it repeatedly, but I've never yet done it, which is, of course, you can colour the Starlight paste. You could put your inks or your water reactive powders in it, not in the pot, because obviously you colour the whole thing, but put it on your craft desk. What you're colouring is the medium, the clear medium that the glitter is suspended in. So the glitter will stay the same colour, whereas in the other Stella paste, the glitter is coloured. Whereas with this, you'd be changing the actual colour of the medium. So it would go from being clear to whatever colour you added, to like a translucent finish. It's really cool.
That's really clever. Purple. Just saying.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for lowering the tone of the whole live.
How rude. I think you'll find it's not.
You can see that, how lovely is that shimmer there with the
gorgeous.
That's cool, isn't it? So of course that will now take too long to dry for the duration of this demo, but I will just tactically place other things over the top of it while I wait for it to dry.
I'm just whipping out the heat tool because I'm just too impatient. New songs are not that memorable. No, you're right, Olga. A lot of them aren't, are they? Or is it because our memories were better when we heard the old songs?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Totally. Oh dear.
Yes, I'm glad we don't have audio with the comments, because I can see some slightly alarming singing going on in the comments.
Yeah. Oh dear.
It's best kept to yourselves, everybody.
Well, at least I've not started singing because having ADHD, it's one of those things of like, something will make a song pop into my head, and I start singing it, and I have to get to the end of the song. I can't stop till I've got to.
Really?
Yes. Oh my God. It just drives everybody crackers in the house. They're all like,
Can
Mom,
you imagine?
no, have you finished yet? No, she hasn't finished. She's not got to the end of it. It's a bit like, I don't know if you've ever watched Miranda.
I never watched that. It looked really cool, but I never did watch it.
Yeah, well, I've been told many a time I'm a bit like Miranda, so that's okay. I'll take it.
Say, there's worse things to be called.
Well, definitely. Yeah.
Olga normally calls me them, so I know.
Purple Rain. Oh yes, we could have had purple.
Oh, don't start off, everybody.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll sing now. No, I'm not going to. Don't worry. I'm not that good at singing.
Don't worry. I think this is down on YouTube as not being advisable for kids to watch. So you can't. You sing.
Oh, so Owly Crafter says they're autistic and have to tell the whole story from the beginning. Yeah. Well, I like to go back to 1903 when I'm telling a story, so that's okay. Don't ever get a short story with me. No.
Oh, so fantastic. We were saying that, weren't we, before we went live? We were saying both our husbands are quite like their IT, but they find it incapable to explain IT in a simple, accessible way. They have to go into the full technical details. So.
And you're just like, no, just tell me simply. No.
We've obviously all got our foibles, haven't we?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Look how gorgeous this is. I love this rainbow, Claire.
Oh, thank you. I'm really pleased with how that's come out, actually.
Yeah.
Then, yeah, there's another one. Look. Oh, all the songs are coming out now.
The Weather Girls, they were class.
They were.
Did they ever do anything other than that one song, Raining Men?
Actually, no. Probably nothing that's as well known as that.
Raining Men. We are definitely showing our demographic here, aren't we, on the comments? Yeah, raindrops falling on my head. Oh, very good.
Oh, I could have done the whole release with like a song theme, couldn't I?
That's the next release, Claire. Sorted.
Would we run into like copyright issues though if we did that?
I don't know if you use song lyrics as stamps. I'm not sure. Actually.
Half our age and still know some Olga. How do you know your heart? How old do you think we are? Not that old.
Somewhere over the rainbow, but the what version? What version, Helen?
Oh, Eyes version. I don't. Singing in the rain, dancing in the rain.
Did one of the Spice Girls sing "Rain"? It's raining. What, as a cover?
Oh, I don't know.
This is testing my musical knowledge.
Yeah, no, it's getting too tricky now.
It is.
I'm sure. Wish we'd not started this now.
I know. Oh, crikey! I was about to make a huge rainbow faux pas and start with blue on the outside. I do apologize for everybody.
No.
Apologies. So all I've done on my craft mat here is, or my glass mat, is put some of the Ecoline markers down to a water brush marker. Of course, if I was Claire and had splashed out on all the Tim Holtz watercolor pencils, I could be using those.
So what do you mean?
You could be using your distress inks for watercoloring. You all have something that is or like Claire's doing, the scribble sticks.
Yeah, I am cursed with the whole, I don't need that, I don't need to buy it, I've bought it.
And I guess, I don't know, I'm just guessing, once you started that investment, you need it all.
Yes, well, of course you do. What sort of a question is that? Yeah, there's no point having part of it, is there really? You might as well have it all.
Yes. Then you have to swatch it all like Julie, see?
I know. Yes. Well, these are the swatches for the Distress watercolor crayons. But I mean, just look how gorgeous are they?
Oh, that's fabulous.
I scribbled the top bit and then just pulled the colour down so I could see what it would look like. But that's from my Swatch It stamp set, the little ink bottle. So
that's gorgeous.
It just makes me so happy.
I do admire swatchy people. I always think they're very organised people.
Yeah, I was never really in. This is going to sound really silly given that I've designed a Swatch It stamp set, but I was never really into swatching until I got my hands on some Lindy's and decided that I needed to swatch them. And that was the start of the problem.
Well, Lindy's are a good one to swatch because they have those multiple. Quite often, they have the multiple colours, don't they, in the powders? So you can sometimes be surprised about what colour you get if you just from the name of it.
Yeah. So I'm just using one of the raindrop stamps from this little tiny one from one of the sets.
But you've done a whole layout. I just coloured one row of a rainbow here.
Yeah, but putting that paper on the background gave me a really quick
head
start. Yeah, definitely. Oh, quick head start. I'm just going to colour in some of these raindrops now. This is where I start faffing.
That's what makes layouts, I think, in journals so much fun. It is. I always get to that point in lives where I go, and now I'm going to end up having to faff for quite a while, and it's how much faffing you can subject people to.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that brush doesn't work. Absolutely. Before people are like, oh, okay, I've seen enough now.
Yeah, step away.
Enough faffing. Stop already.
Now, the observant amongst you may have realised that I've dispensed with purple in my rainbow. Apologies for that.
On purpose?
Well, only because there aren't enough rows for all the colours.
Sarah.
Sorry.
You're not though, are you?
No.
I don't think you are, not really.
No, I'm not. The dress has got purple in it, so she's the purple in the rainbow.
All right, okay. I'll let you off then. Don't make me get my teacher voice out.
I just thought before I got called out on my lack of purple in my rainbow, I should fess up.
Yeah, that was a bit of an oversight on my part, that the rainbow isn't actually big enough to get the purple in that I've drawn.
I have done one, obviously, where I was taking more time, where I've actually blended the colours across. So I'd managed to get all of the rainbow colours in the rainbow, but obviously here I'm just going for simple bands of colour.
Yeah.
And of course, you've got the space in here. This is a doodly style rainbow, everybody. So you do have that space, a bit like with the stencil rainbow. Add another row in if you want to, and add your own doodles inside. You can kind of keep it or add more layers to it.
It's a bit white now, I think. Oh no, that's pink. That's no good.
Away.
I think I am doing.
I knew you needed it, Donna, as well. I could have told you that. I mean, you are the queen of sparkle, Donna. So sparkle plus rainbows, it surely is an essential combination. Mm-hmm. This collection will work very nicely with the Stella Pace.
I'm just wondering if I can put some through the raindrops then. So I'll have a look, which ones have I got?
Well, which paste or which?
Oh,
you got one, haven't you?
A blue one.
Yeah, Icicle Dreams is perfect. So yeah, because whereas I added the blue the blue ink and then went over with stars. So that's what I always say to you all around Starlight paste is if you just want to dip your toe in the water and you want a paste that's going to go with everything, go with the Starlight pot. It was a jumbo pot, it's 150 ml.
Yeah.
And you can overlay that over your colours, your acrylics, your inks, and you're always going to get a sparkly finish. But of course, we do have the gorgeous coloured pots in the range as well.
Fab. I'm just going to do a bit of text stamping. So this is my Shoot for the Stars, which is from a previous release. I think that and my Dotty stamp are some of my favourite sort of finishing stamps. I do. Yeah. I do.
It was a Shine collection, wasn't it?
Yes.
You got any of them left in your shop, the Shoot for the Stars? I've got a few left. I don't have many.
Yeah, I think I've got some, yeah.
Cool.
So, what did I do with my stencil now? Oh, I'm now at that stage where I've been dumping things everywhere and I can't find anything.
You only got them an hour ago.
No, but because I've been using them and shifting things around, it's like, where have I put them? It's all right, I found them. Oh, goodness. Right.
Oh, but I will send you, I didn't realise I hadn't sent you Claire's swatch it stamp, sweetheart.
What? Did you miss out?
She's claiming so. As I say, as you know, Claire, you only ever get half of what I promise you. The DT know they only get half of any collection because I forget to put something in. You know, it's a bit of a lottery. You get what you get.
All right. You're a busy lady.
Yeah, I wish I could manage to, and probably half of the people watching this will be saying, yeah, as a customer, I've had plenty of orders where there was something missing. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm trying.
We love you,
Very
Sarah. Right. Oh my gosh,
that's amazing.
The loveliest. That works so well. I'm so sorry.
Is it black acrylic you use with the rainbow words? Just how that pops against the.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've got that. Like I've had a cough for about 4 months, and I just cannot get rid of it. And every now and again, it decides it's going to make a lot. So I apologise.
It's when you're live. That's when it happens.
Yeah. So I'll just lift that up so you can all see. So the words through the word stencil, that was I used sapphire. So that's very similar to Night in Dina's range of paints, but it's a bit more bluey than it is black.
Right.
So yeah.
I love that. Oh yeah, I'll have to get sapphire.
Yes. Right. I'm going to give that a quick blast. And then I think we need some white splatters and some dots and then some words.
But of course. I do love the words you add in your stamp sets. They are fabulous. The size of them is always great as well because, say, you can actually build the design around the words if that's the focus you want to make on your page.
Yeah. I think one of the things that I love about art journaling, now my voice has gone croaky, is
you're getting all emotional.
I'm getting emotional. No, I'm not. I'm making myself silly. Is that kind of using those positive words? For me, it's one of the reasons I do it. I'm not emotional. I just I can't stop coughing. I'm so sorry. Oh no.
Have you got a drink there?
Yeah. I think it's that thing of like I mustn't cough. It makes you want to cough even more.
Yeah, it does. It's guaranteed. So I'm liking mine. So mine looks very. I'm looking at yours, and you've got that quite some. It's kind of like dark, moody colours on yours, haven't you? On a rainy day, and mine's quite a bright colours, primary colours almost.
Yeah, they're so different, aren't they? It's brilliant.
I knew what I was thinking as well. What I thought I'd do, because I was thinking, oh, my rainbow's going to end abruptly on my page. Obviously, I've got wet. stencil paste on here now, but I thought I'll cut off the clouds from the rainbow die set, so I can have some clouds with hearts hanging from my rainbow. So that's what I'm going to do, everyone.
I won't drink my painty water, no, Donna. I have done that before. I'm so sorry. Oh my days.
Bless you. You're right. I really don't want to kill a design alive.
I promise I am okay.
It's not a good sketch for the brand.
Oh dear me. Usually it kicks off just as I go to bed.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, that's his favourite time to start. And I'm like, I'm trying to go to sleep. Okay, enough now, Claire.
So look at that. So all I've done is cut away the clouds, and they've got this gorgeous little hearts dangling from them. So I thought they'd be quite a cute.
Oh, I love those.
So that'll give it quite a cute finish to my rainbow that I've just coloured very loosely. Oh, that's quite a nice effect, isn't it? Should I put a bit of sparkle paste on the clouds? Let's do that.
I think that's a great idea.
Donna's watching, and I feel I mustn't underplay the sparkle.
Definitely not.
Right. Let's add a little bit of blue just around the edges of our. So I'm not adding any more ink to the brush that I was using to stencil previously. As Claire was saying, you quite often can have enough colour already without loading it up again if you just want to add a bit of a soft edge. You still with us, lovely?
I am still here. Oh my days. Just trying to get a grip. Oh dear. Oh. It's like it's law, isn't it? When you don't want to start coughing.
What did you say, Dal? You could turn the clouds into eyes, turn the rainbow upside down. Oh, you mean like a face? Oh, like a face.
Turn that frown upside down.
Look at like that.
Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, brilliant.
Oh. And it's, although it's smiling, it's crying hearts.
Oh no.
We shouldn't be left unsupervised, Claire. I think that's going to be the consensus from this live.
Don't ever let Claire come on the live with you again.
I think they've already started the petition.
Oh dear me. Oh,
so all I'm doing is I'm picking this the Starlight paste up with a little paintbrush. So all I'm wanting to do, like you would do with your glitter glues, etc., is just go around the edge of the clouds to give them a bit of a sparkly touch. As you all know, and as Adele will tell you, if you don't all know, make sure you do put your brush straight in water after using it like this, because the paste will dry on it and make it unusable.
Oh, I've done that to so many brushes. You learn though, don't you?
Well, Adele is my tidy monitor, so she likes to make sure I'm cleaning my mat as I go.
Oh, right.
Keeping everything in a nice, orderly fashion.
Brilliant.
It's gone straight in the pot there, Adele.
So you've got Adele and Olga keeping check, have you?
Oh, honestly, I'm not sure that many people get as heckled on their lives as I do. I love it.
I'm going to leave that there now.
Oh, I love it. Oh, it's amazing. Did you colour her while we were chatting then?
No, I've done that just now.
Oh, you're showing me right up.
No, not really. What's the name of the paste you just used? I used this one, which is called Icicle Dreams. It's one of the Funky Bottle Stella paste.
It's a lovely. It is a nice one for this collection because of the raindrops in it, and of course it comes in a duo, and you'll find that the other one has got an alarmingly purple hue to it. So
that's coming out next.
I can't be accused of being anti-purple. I've got a whole purple paste. I'm going to stick my shimmery clouds to my umbrella. But I think they're going to look lovely on there, and then I'll leave it because I am conscious that we've probably taken up far too much of your evening, everybody, with our excitement. And this will give me the opportunity to, if Ali's still on, I haven't seen a comment from Ali, but I'm sure she is on, isn't she, everyone? She will be able to announce the winner of our giveaway.
Ali is on.
She's keeping a low profile.
She has been commenting. Must just have been when you weren't looking.
Exactly.
Thank you, everybody. Those are lovely. I'm glad you like it.
It's super. And we're going to get Claire. We were talking the other day, weren't we, Claire? We're going to get you in to do a live in the group if and when Claire can obviously kind of work it around her other commitments. So you'll get a proper demo with a proper page without me bimbling around in the background. So we'll all enjoy that. And then my paste is all wet, but I think what I'll do at the bottom here is I'll probably use these super cool rainbow, the abstract rainbow that Liz used on her journal. I'll probably use that at the bottom to ground my paper doll, and obviously have some words on there. But I'll leave it there on the basis that I've now got a very wet and soggy page. You can see this is really bright and colourful. It's simple, but I think really effective. It's got texture in there. And then Claire's is stunning because you've got that depth of colour in there by just putting the layer of paper down before you worked on top of it. So that's fabulous too. So, who won?
Donna. Donna
Brooks. Sparkle Fingers has won, as I call her.
Sparkle Fingers.
Not her official name, obviously. Bless you, Donna. You PM me after the live, and we'll sort you out with your giveaway prize. Roxy, you PM me after the live, and I can sort you out with your code. Thank you, everyone, for spending the evening with us. Thank you, Claire.
Oh, thank you. I've loved it tonight. I'm sorry about all the coughing as well. I'm okay now. See, it's passed. It's weird. I don't know.
Well, I'll try and get another collection out of her before she expires. But obviously do buy True Colours while you can, because you can see she's already in a bit of a state.
Oh my days, goodness me.
So you'll see me on Create and Craft on Monday, 3 and 7, with this stunning collection. That's the first opportunity to buy, but as I said at the beginning, you're going to have the chance on my shop, on Claire's shop, in America and Australia for sure. So it'll be available for you in the course of the coming week. There'll be another chance of that giveaway, so make sure you leave a comment after I stop talking, and I will announce another giveaway winner on Saturday, and we'll talk about your prize. But thank you, everyone, for your company this evening. It's been so much fun chatting away with Claire, with all your comments, with the heckling from Olga. All of it made it a lovely.
That's fun. Thank you for having me, and thank you for releasing this collection as well.
It's stunning, as have all of your others, and they will work so well together. So we can't wait to see what you all do. Remember the challenge theme this month in the Facebook group is rainbow themed. You don't need to use this collection specifically, but you can see where we were going with it. And I'm going to say good night, thank Claire again, and say good evening, and speak to you all very soon. We'll be back next Wednesday. Doing what, I don't know, but it will be Wednesday and it will be me.
See you soon. Bye.